Well, hello, sweet baby angels. Oh, look at everybody who is already on the chat. I love you all. Marissa Rose says, hey, Wilko. Also, Marissa retracted something, which I bloody love. We had that last week too, people retracting comments. What are you saying at me? You sassy little SBA holes. Jed's here for the drama. Oops, he means love. Scandalous. You're the avocado that we all love. Marissa Rose. Oh, no, you mean the drama. So please, got here before the start of the time. Well, hello, Bronwyn, you SBA, to you as well. Coming up, we're going to find out why Selena is familiar. You may have seen these articles around. Why is Selena so familiar? And it also might make sense why her dad was pretty upset that she was going to do another TV wedding. Oops, he gave away too much. Also, is Tamara really the villain? Is she really the villain this season? Or is there another one? I've got some inside goss. Oh, I love this. Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality and we retrash on Thursday nights. This is where you can send me tips. Yeah, if you know stuff and you want to send it on the DL, you can. Just like, don't make stuff up and make sure it's like true and stuff. So I can check it out with other sources. Wilko at watchnextepisode.com. Oh, how are we all doing, everybody? Got your sixes here. Oh, you just said waiting for someone to respond properly. Okay. Hello, got your six. Hello, Mandy. How you doing, SBAs? Remember, you can help the channel out by giving a super chat. That's what helps the channel because, of course, I don't make much money off ad rev. That's fine for right now, but we'll see. We'll see how big the channel gets. Imagine. All right, so we have to focus on a few things. I also want to just go over who's married so far. So maybe let's look at that now. Shall we start with Brent and Tamara? Brent and Tamara got married in the first episode. Brent is a hospitality specialist, or is he a party boy? Little clubby boy. Or does he work at a toy store? I was very confused. The main thing from this episode was Levi, and guys, I'm not going to show you the exact chat because that would be probably a little bit disrespectful. But Levi and I have been chatting. He's going to come on the channel. He's very busy at the moment. He's got a couple of jobs on because, of course, look at him. We're going to get him on the channel for an interview. I'm also going to reach out to other MAFS cast members and other members of the reality world here in Australia. I've already got a couple of people lined up for chats over the next couple of weeks. But as we're so new into MAFS, I just want us to get through the weddings and the honeymoons part because really after the first dinner party, it's on. Make sure you comment. Marissa, I'm single as hell. Marissa's ready and waiting, guys. Let's have our own love show on ReTrashed. So Brent and Tamara, Tam married, tick. Also, Celine and Anthony. I have some thoughts about Celine at the end of this episode. Yeah, guys, I don't know about Celine. I don't know. Give me your thoughts about Celine. And also, if you're talking, oh, look at you people. Girl from Down Under, once again, too good to me with your super chats. It really does help the channel. I really appreciate it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Make sure when you're writing about someone, put their name because I will check back at the end and I just want to know who you're talking about. And obviously, it's a safe space to have a chat, but don't be just unnecessarily cruel. Like, you know, we can talk about people's actions, but, you know, there is a line, obviously. Let's talk about Dom and Jack. Super cute. What a cute couple. I know I've made fun of Jack a lot as a shit magician, but he's a lot cuter in like real moving life than he is in those photos. And I don't know who the photographer is for MAFS for the weddings, but some of those studio shots, not so good, not making everyone look good. Dom and Jack actually look like a legit couple. So did Celine and Anthony, but again, we'll come back to that. Also, Ella and Mitch. Oh my goodness. Because normally we can blame editing for these things, but did anyone feel like they were pregnant after watching that episode? I really felt like I was married to them too, and we all consummated our relationship while eating the beef or chicken or whatever was served up. That was a lot. But they do seem like a good match. At very least, it's lust at first sight. Andrew and Holly. I don't know about this one, guys. Also, don't let me forget, there's some stuff about Holly that I just read this afternoon as well. It's just crazy how many of these. And also, Cody and Selena. We're going to focus on Selena in just a tick, but Cody, apart from all the awkward laughter, that episode is rehashed, by the way. That came out this afternoon. You can find it right after the live. How many videos am I giving you, you lucky ducks? Cody and Selena. Cody seems like a nice guy. A lot of laughter. What am I doing? But I don't know if he fully understood what he was getting himself into, because he was worried that everything was moving so quick. But you're on a show called Married at First Sight. The clue is in the title. But Selena also seems very invested. Maybe Selena and Anthony should be together, because they're both really invested. All right, now let's talk about Selena. Let's go to my cam for a second. All right, let's talk about Selena, because some stuff came out about Selena, and now it makes sense why her parents looked pretty jack of cameras, being in their kitchen, having a chat to her about who she's going to marry. She said the experts, 2 shillings, Aiken, and the Rampola, were going to find the love of her life. And her dad seemed, I won't, he seemed pissed. He seemed absolutely pissed. And that's because Selena has been on a show before called The Proposal. It's a US format. It's hosted by Luke Jacobs. That's why she looks familiar. It was in 2019. It was a reality series based off the American series. It's where the contestants at The Bachelor or The Bachelorette looking for love are hidden from view. Is that how Perfect Match worked? Put it in the comments, guys, if that's how Perfect Match worked from the 80s and 90s. 10 contestants must introduce themselves and answer questions posed by the Bachelor or Bachelorette. Contestants are eliminated until the end of the hour. This seems like a really done format. Anyway, she ended up with a guy called Adam Shaw, who in reality Inception ended up being on Love Island Australia Season 2. So I'm assuming it didn't work out between him and Selena. And this is, like I say, this is why maybe her dad is so disappointed with her. So Selena, not an actor, but let's go back to Andrew and Holly for a second. So Holly is actually an actor who's been in a bunch of shows and has an IMDb. So I don't know what to believe now. Is she a cinema manager? Tell me the truth. It sounded sus to begin with, because after COVID for a couple of years, how many people were going to the cinemas? All right, let's check back with your comments. Let's do this. Simone. This is good. Simone, hey Simone, said, saw Anthony at my local cafe yesterday. Simone, if you're a true SBA, you need to go and get him on the record. Tell him to watch ReTrashed and Rehashed and get him on the channel. Even though I may have said that he's clingy and he probably won't respond to me that well. Yeah, I agree, Danelle. Celine, she's just not that into Anthony. Jack looks like a maths teacher for year 3. Yeah, but teachers are hot, okay? We all had a teacher that we had the hots for, okay? Now, I'm going to come back to Celine. Celine we need to talk about. But I need to talk about Tam first. Let's go to Tam, because on The Wash, now if you don't follow The Wash, it's pretty much, it's a little bit like So Dramatic just without the podcast. It's just a trashy website, but they and Facebook page, they do, that's a compliment, guys, in case you're coming for me. They have a lot of pictures, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. It does spoil it occasionally, so if you don't want to know that stuff, don't follow them. But this I found very interesting. People coming forward and talking about Tamara. This is like if I ever went on a reality show. Oh, the people that would spit on my name. I can't deny any of it. Tamara doesn't come from privilege or anything. This is an anonymous person who sent this in to the wash, but always liked to be the centre of attention. Ooh, shocking. When she moved from Ballarat, I love that they call Ballarat Rat, to Queensland, she suddenly had an older partner, got a good job, bought a fancy car, and started posting all these shallow pics of her clothes or hair or whatever. Some people want to be Insta-famous. Some people have the bodies for it. It was like overnight she changed and ramped up her socials to portray a rather shallow life of how cute her clothes, car, friends, partner, puppy were until I unfollowed her. More of that stuff has been removed now. I'm pretty sure Channel 9 have gone through it. Although there was that guy who slipped through the cracks. Did you hear about that groom that got removed? So they did the wedding. This came out last year. They did the wedding. They went to the honeymoons. And then the bride got her friends to do some recon on his socials and found out that he said a lot of shady shit on his socials, like really bad stuff, and they removed him. Which is interesting because it would have meant that he was at the Bucks night and the Bachelorette, the hens do at the start, but somehow they cut him out. Anyway, also from Tamara, a second former friend. If anyone comes to you with gossip about me saying they're a former friend, that's a lie. Never had a friend in my life. Her family still live in Victoria, but she never speaks about them. They aren't well off as far as she's aware or they're aware. Just an average family like everyone else. She just has this complexion about herself like she's above everybody. And they never understood why. I don't think they're painting her as a villain on maths. That's exactly what she's like. Okay. I was wondering, because she's giving me a little bit of sasshole vibes. Remember Beck? How could we forget? You know, the one that was supposedly dating her brother. Not dating, just kissing. For a hot second. All right, it's going to be a quick one tonight, guys. It's going to be a quick one tonight. So get all your chats in because I want to talk to you at the end of the episode. I need to talk about an appearance by Tamara on the Today Show. She was having a chat to David Campbell, I think it was, and Alison Langdon, and someone else was meant to be there. So let's just watch a little bit from this chat on the Today Show with just Tamara.
And bride Tamara joins us now from the Gold Coast. Tamara, nice to see you. We were hoping your husband would be joining us as well.
Nice to see you.
Where is he?
Where is he? He's missing in action.
No, Brent's having a sleep in this morning, so he wasn't up for waking up too early this morning.
Really? Brent's just having a sleep in. We're gonna. You would just assume that this looks sus no matter what. Or maybe they planned it. I don't know. Let's not think too hard about it. There's no way he just slept in because there was pictures of him at Macca's not too long afterwards. Anyway.
Oh, well,
It's not
please
that
don't let us inconvenience him. Well, let's talk about the wedding then, because it wasn't exactly love at first sight. Or did you think at first sight it was an attractive look with Brent?
Of course, I found Brent attractive at first sight. Look, it wasn't, I guess, your typical wedding. I will probably take the cake for Bridezilla.
At least you know.
So that's interesting. So did you, because, you know, it was kind of after the wedding that it all started to unravel a little bit, and you were certainly honest with your emotions and feelings on things. Looking back on what you saw last night, I know what the viewers thought of what you think about people who work in retail or how to hold a fork. What did you think about looking back on it?
I would just like to clarify so that I can still go shopping again. I have absolutely no qualms about retail.
No, you didn't say that you had any qualms with retail. You just said that those people don't have ambition, especially if you work at a toy store, and you just wouldn't date them. That's what you said.
Brent said the way I look down on people in retail, that is not what I was saying. I couldn't articulate myself properly. I was so hungry. Honestly, I hadn't eaten all day. And what I was trying to say is, for a husband, I'm looking for somebody ambitious, somebody career-driven, and that just kind of, I dug myself a hole there, and it was, not how I was supposed to articulate what I was saying.
Okay, cool. Please put up in the comments if you're buying this or not, guys. Because we'll get to it.
Because it sounded like you sort of misunderstood what he said he did, and then you thought that he worked in a nightclub, and your response to that was pretty immediate, that wasn't good enough.
So Brent said like a whole bunch of things that he did, and I couldn't really register. It was like event managing, club, restaurant, all of these kinds of things. And I couldn't remember it all. And to me, like what stuck with me was, a nightclub. And then I was thinking, oh no, like this guy's going to be a real party boy. Like what's going to
Clubby boy. Thank you.
happen there? I don't want to be married to a party boy.
But look, it seemed like by the end of the dinner, the tension was kind of getting fun between you two, and that maybe that as we move forward and coming up to the further episodes, your honeymoon's coming up, are we going to see that sort of like this connection where it's like a little mini battle, but that's kind of your thing?
Yeah, definitely. Look, I think you'll see a lighter side of me, a more relaxed side of me, a less hungry side of me. Yeah, definitely.
Well, tell Brent,
there's lots more to come.
Whenever he
We're a
wants to
little
get
bit
up...
worried, aren't we, about the state of the relationship when he hasn't managed to turn up this morning, but we'll see.
You've got nothing to be worried about.
Really? Okay, that's...
Oh, there we go. There's a snippet.
I think we have everything to be worried about. Thank you very much. Okay, love to get your thoughts on that chat there in regards to Tamara and Brent meant to be a part of the chat and they weren't together. Very sus. It's very sus. Although going into it, after seeing that wedding, it's not like we were, really hoping for them to be together. A little bit like Bruce and Melissa. All right, let's get to your comment. Oh, before we get to your comments, I need to talk to you about Celine. Guys, I think Celine might be a villain. Wait. I don't have any proof. But just the way the edit started to turn... No, wait. Just listen to me. The edit started to turn, and the way that she's not really into Anthony whatsoever, and the way that he's coming on so strong, I think this is a recipe for trash, mess, drama, perfection. So I'm just saying, put your eyes on Celine. Tamara, I'm sure she's going to do her stuff like Beck did. But I think Celine... is gonna... I've got a feeling. All right. What else is coming up here? Jed says, bring back Bruce. Give him a call. I don't think he's doing anything. What else have we got here? Tamara was just messing around with a new husband. It's a TV show. Anyway, don't take it so seriously. All right, Rodney. We won't take it serious whatsoever. On this channel, we are all about love and being serious. Anne says she doesn't buy it for a second. Good try. Try harder next time, Tamara. A mini battle, that's your kind of thing. Marissa says, so a toxic relationship? It wouldn't have mattered who the husband was. Tamara would have found a problem with him. I think maybe that's true. Also, I thought Brent was unemployed and broke because of the pandemic. Maths is probably just a free room and board for him. And I wouldn't hate him for it. And I don't think he needs it though. He's got like 56,000 followers. He must be doing all right. Thank you so much for all the super chats, by the way, guys. You guys have been so good to me this week. Also, Simone said Tamara and the Art of Backpedaling. It would be a great book. It'd be a fantastic read. Vicky says, so sus. And definite sasshole vibe from Celine. Yes, Jenny, get on board the Celine being a villain train. All right. Now, guys, this is what I need from you. I'm going to put up a post on the community page of the channel, and I'm going to ask you who you want as a guest on Thursday nights. I'm going to get someone different to join me every Thursday night. They can be from any Australian reality TV show. And hopefully they like maths, otherwise there might not be any point. They can be ex-maths, they can be other, like Bachelorette, they can be from Farmer Wants a Wife, which is also a rehash on the channel. So put your suggestions in these comments or in the community, and I will get them on or make an effort to get them on each week. Now, normally it'll be 6:30, had to push it back. My friend had a birthday tonight. Happy birthday to Bronte. Thank you so much to everybody. At 100,000 subscribers, you can reveal who you're looking at off the side of... I can never reveal. Never, not once. Okay, I'll tell you. You ready? Stop everything. Stop the music. Stop everything. No. Stop the music. Stop it. It's Bruce. Could you imagine? The only time he's coming to my house is to give me a lawsuit. All right. It is time for me to say goodbye. And remember, Mavs is just around the corner. What is it? Less than 10 minutes. All right. Another video dropping tomorrow for Rehashed. There is a Rehashed episode of last night's. Episode 3 of Maths is out right now on the channel. Please go and watch that. Like and subscribe and all those things. Thank you to everyone who has given me some cash money in the super chats. It really does help. It pays for all the things. Cameras, SD cards, lights, all this shit to make this work. But I love it and I love you for joining me. Thank you so much. I guess goodbye.